What you guys eat for dinner?
Are we recording?
Yeah,
What you guys eat for dinner?
I ate chicken.
I had some
didn't-
steak and
Average.
rice.
Wow.
I didn't have
dog.
anything for dinner, but I had Taco Bell in like the middle of the day.
Yes!
I had 1.5 Subway sandwiches.
Nice.
I woke up about an hour ago and started snacking on some Skittles. It's pretty good.
An hour ago?
What do you?
Yeah,
eat?
like-
what the fuck?
What
No,
do you eat
because-
snacking on some Skittles.
Don't worry about that. Look, listen.
No,
I
I'm not
woke
worried
up.
about that. Skittles only come in like a little fucking bag you finish in 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was snacking on. I got like 6 of those on my desk right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Welcome to
Ye-
Dead on Arrival. This is Lily.
We gotta
Hello.
stop with the introduction of the episode. It's so.
This
lame.
is Lily. Right over here, we have Freeze Park, Joseph, and our special guest star Ray, and nobody else.
Back to our new episode of our
Hey.
podcast. I'm your host.
Dude, when are we going to get James Rolfe in this podcast?
I
I
would
am,
love
I,
to talk with James.
I am your host, Queef McButtsex, and
Queef.
this is episode 200 of the Being Gay podcast.
200. Oh my god.
Cinemassacre 200.
We didn't have that fat asshole that's in the Cinemassacre videos. What's his name?
Justin
Justin-
Silverman?
Yeah,
There's like 10 fat assholes in the
That's true.
Cinemassacre videos.
either fat and asshole or both.
I love browsing the Cinemassacre Truth subreddit. It's like Conspiracy Grumps, but for Cinemassacre.
Oh yeah, those are a fun time.
It's so great.
Conspiracy Grumps is funny because they like ran out of ideas a few years ago, so they just kind of like make posts where it's like, I fucking hate Game Grumps, man. God.
The Game Grumps are fine background noise. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Is that what they've dissolved to now? It's just like
Oh
it's
yeah.
ambient
I
noise.
don't think they've ever been a media to really sit down, think, and consume. You know.
Yeah.
What if you had to write, like, you had to do, like, a summer report on Game Grumps?
I feel like that's what's
what
gonna
if
happen.
what if like instead of like in 20 years, instead of like summer reading, it's like summer watching. You have to watch all of the 10-minute power hours on the game.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
a
something
review.
you would do as a teacher. Like you would walk into a high school, become an English teacher, and be like, "All right, guys, you have to analyze 20 hours of that shit."
I had a teacher one time that had a signed art, like a poster, like a print signed by Egoraptor.
What?
Ooh,
You
should have stole.
did not.
What if
I didn't know.
you had to listen to all the Star Bomb songs and you had to rank them?
Oh my
Do you think
god.
there's someone out there who's like, there's like my top 10 favorite bands? Okay, number 5, Queen. Number 4, Pink Floyd. Number 3, The Beatles. Number 2, Led Zeppelin. Number 1, Starbomb.
There's probably somebody unironically like that.
Yeah, and dude, there's probably so many people who their first concert was Ninja Sex Party.
That's a pretty fire concert. I'm not gonna.
Who's
lie.
someone-
It's
who's
just like
someone-
party.
No.
Who's someone you know who'd put Star Bomb as number 1?
you.
Me.
You.
I can definitely see Kata sending like a Starbomb song and being like, not gonna lie, this goes hard.
Dude, Miles, not Dapicon, but other Miles, he used to be into that type of shit. Like he really loved Bo Burnham and Nate Wants to Battle and
Nate Wants the Battle's the one I don't get, because Bo
Yeah.
Burnham at some point is like a real musician.
yeah.
Nate Wants to Battle is Nate Wants to Battle.
Yeah.
Kata would send a Star Bomb song and be like, this band gets too much flack, not gonna lie.
I feel like Kata would send like the Smosh raps and be like, you know what, this beat's actually like it goes hard.
I feel like
You
she
would
would
do-
listen to Ninja
you-
Sex Party, and then she would just be like, "Oh, these guys, they're on to something."
He's got the voice of an angel.
I'm gonna put some Danny Sexbang influence on my next album.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Dude, imagine.
Why haven't you?
Imagine like a noise-filled Kata album, but it's just full of like Ninja Sex Party samples.
God.
Like that's the next request I'm gonna get from her. It's gonna be like,
There's-
okay,
there-
I just listened to I just listened to Ninja Sex Party. I want you to make something exactly like that, so it never gets released.
Do you think there's someone out there who's like my top 10 releases of 2020, and it's like all these big artists, and like number 1 is Ouch by Matt Watson.
It's all fun. It's all fun and games. So Dan Avidan's gonna reach out to Wombology and be like, "Can I do a cover of Trash Compactor?"
Oh my
And
god.
also-
I would love to hear that.
I would sign
would- that
away.
would be
I would sign.
insane.
I would sign away like all of like the distribution rights for Wombology music to Dan Avidan if you ask me.
All these freaks
In the neighborhood.
in the neighborhood.
All right, so that means it's pretty much confirmed. Then we
But
should be expecting this.
I can totally hear like the high pitched cheery fucking Danny Avidan voice. It's like, don't open that door. I don't want you outside.
Oh god.
What an asshole.
What kind of band does 3 whole cover albums? They have 3
What kind-
fucking
They did
entirely
3?
covers. Oh yeah,
Oh.
there's 3.
Dude,
What?
I feel like any band that does a full covers album should be like they should like be taking away any sort of like awards they were given.
Yeah, most bands don't even do 1. They have 3, and it's all like the same shit. It's like 80 songs.
And they're full albums. Like,
Yeah, they're like 40 minutes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn.
But it's honestly like a good thing because they cover like the worst 80 songs and sometimes their version is just better.
That is true. They had a, I won't say a good version of We Built This City, but it was better, which I feel like would be pretty easy to do anyway.
What do you think
You
is
guys
like
should do
the?
that.
What do you think is one of those 80s songs people love that you just can't stand?
In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins.
I knew that.
I don't
was
know. In the
gonna
air
be-
tonight's alright. It's not something I would listen to on repeat, but
I think
Uh,
the one song I've like, it was like how you have like epiphany sometimes.
About?
Just like a life epiphanies where you're like, wow, my life has changed. I think one of the biggest one for me is when I realized that "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey is legitimately like shitty song. Like, it's really annoying. I'm just a small town girl.
It's pretty lame, yeah.
It's so gay.
I'm not a big fan of the Final Countdown.
Oh god. And I have the Tiger.
Yeah.
I am the tiger.
I had a tiger. I had a tiger.
I just feel the problem is that they're
Stupid.
so they're like so overdone to death. Like everybody uses those songs.
I think
Hold
the
on,
one thing
guys.
Eye of the Tiger has going for it is the fucking dun dun dun.
Dun,
dun.
yeah, no. The riff is incredible. But
Yeah, that
like,
part's
hold on,
iconic.
guys. We got to put reverb on all the drums. That shit's gonna sound incredible.
Dude, I hated reverb so much. It's on everything. The only person who did it, and I think it was cool, was Prince.
Yeah.
Like,
dun, 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 dun.
I hate like the limp drum machine.
Yeah.
I-
I'm glad
I think-
we grew out of our drum machine days.
Yeah. I think my favorite songs from the 80s are like the most gay ones. Like fucking Karma Chameleon by the Culture Club.
Oh,
What? That's a
that's a
great
good
song.
song.
Yeah.
That's just a banger. Come on.
Well, okay, no, but you are right,
I just-
because the
and, like,
singer's
I just
gay.
can't get enough.
The
by,
singer's gay.
He is.
I just can't
Why
get
was
enough
that the
by
outstanding
best
fact that you're right? He
you
is.
see, Lily just had an epiphany.
Did you know that, did you know that Boy George like sexually assaulted someone?
Boy
What?
George?
Boy George, I think it was like he had like a prostitute, but he like literally like tied him down to a chair.
Damn
Oh my-
boy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You freakazoid.
I would not trust Boy George, man.
I believe
like-
He wants me to
Cosby.
call him boy.
Yeah.
you come
Hello?
and go.
Hi.
George Cosby.
Hi.
You come and go.
I saw Lily freeze for a minute.
Rural Georgia.
You know what's some shit I can't ever get down with?
What?
1980s Queen music.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
I hate 1980s Queen. I think Queen in the 70s is like an amazing band, but I think the moment the clock hit midnight on on January 1st, 1980, they instantly became like really corny and stupid. And it's like they have to do scientific studies.
I think another one bites the dust. I fucking hate that song.
It's so
You don't like the
lame.
bass line on it?
Dude,
Doo-doo-doo.
It's a good bass line, but that's it, you know?
that song freaked me out as a kid.
Dude,
They just kind of go on and play random sound effects.
I
Dude.
imagine it's like the scene from Family Guy. Lily's like screaming at the fact that song exists. Like you
No,
know, how
no.
it's fucked up over the album cover. It was like that.
Do you guys remember on like Disney Channel where they do those remix things in the
Oh my
commercials?
god, there was a goofy one.
Yeah. So like in the middle of the night, the Goofy Another One Bites the Dust would play, and like the part of the song that goes and it like gets louder and shit. I'd imagine like a ghost is coming towards me to that music, man.
The ghost of Goofy.
The ghost of Goofy.
Yeah.
Hell nah, Goofy, stay away.
Sir.
I'd imagine like your classic ghost with like the sheet over his head and like
the
you
Scooby
see
Doo
through.
ghost.
Yeah.
It's like the outline of his snout coming out of this shit.
Gosh.
Those are the best ghosts.
Dude, when I was a kid, you know how people would say the coast is clear, right?
Uh-huh.
When I was a kid, I thought they said the ghost is clear, but then I because like technically you're correct, but then like I found out it was the coast is clear, so I just imagined like haunted coasts with like those goofy cartoony little ghosts just like walking around.
Yeah.
You know what's like a top 10 character design?
Hmm.
The fucking the Luna ghost from the beginning of the first Scooby Doo movie.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
he's cool.
This
It's
guy was
scary.
awesome.
He's freaky though.
Was
No
this guy
eyes.
ever actually in Scooby Doo?
I doubt it.
Dude, they should have made him like a real character. That's so
he
awesome.
he is really freaky though. Fucking, he did kind of scare me as a kid, but I did watch that movie a lot.
Isn't he
I
a
think it's 'cause
drawing
he
in
doesn't have
the
a nose.
2D intro that they?
Yeah,
got rid of?
yeah, he is. I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
The intro is really
I
cool.
always get like goosebumps watching that.
Why did
It's
they
great.
cut that?
For real.
That would have like
They had to keep the fucking like 10-minute fart fucking scene, but they had to get rid of
Oh,
that.
Lils, yeah, they did, yeah.
I think that was the time.
You're right.
It was either the ghost or the fart scene.
They had to keep that in.
the one that ties it all together is like the remix of the Scooby.
They had their priorities straight.
It had to be in the movie.
I like. What was it? I like when like he does the burp and then he like puts it back in.
Yeah, my favorite part of that whole bit is he burps into his hands, rolls it like shakes it like dice, and then eats it. And then farts it
Yeah.
out. Every time
That's
like,
genius.
every time I'm about to burp, I do that. I like sort of like cough into my hands and then like shake it like dice, then eat it and then burp.
That's one of those things you see as a kid and you want to replicate it.
I was thinking a lot on our vacation about the scene in Grown Ups 2
I was just about to say that.
Kevin does like the sneeze burp part where he's like,
Yeah. He's like, achoo!
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, I saw Grown Ups 2 in theaters when it came out.
I completely forgot that we tried to watch Dumb and Dumber, watched like 30 minutes of it and gave up.
Nice.
Was it that bad?
no.
Well, no, we just got distracted from something.
Yeah.
We had to
I think
turn it
that- I
off.
think that was around the time where I had a room key, and like your parents were like, if you lose that, it's $100 to replace. And I couldn't find it, so I literally like, went on the beach at night with my phone flashlight trying to find it. It was in the room the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I like when Frieza's mom called you and you thought like some dude was stalking you or something.
Because she called me and she was like, "Hey, how you doing out there?" And I'm like, who the fuck are you? I found out years ago that Freeze had a number saved on his phone that he thought was mine, and he sent like memes to it and never got a reply. And I checked it, and it was my mom's phone number.
Freeze.
When we were on vacation, my mom called you and you didn't know the number, so you answered with Tampa Bay Obituary Service.
It was like Tampa Bay Morgue.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's like, City Morgue. That's funny. The best thing ever is when is when we got like Garrett's mom's phone number and just kept sending her like, "Oh,
Oh my
mom,
God.
clog the bathroom toilet." Oh, mom, it's so stinky. I was a fucking asshole when I went to Illinois, because I would always do the stanky leg every like 20 minutes, but I would go along going, "Oh my god, it smells so bad." Oh.
Wait, we never released those videos of you at the beach. You know?
Huh?
where you were intentionally falling?
Oh yeah, I have one that's really long where you took so fucking long to do it, and it's over like 3 minutes long.
Avery
Like
kept,
fucker.
we were walking on the beach and Avery kept doing this bit where he would intentionally trip in front of a bunch of people
Yeah.
and then be like, "Oh, there's sand all over me."
In that voice.
And there was this one, it was perfect.
Yeah.
There's a guy with an ice cream stand that was like rolling along the beach, and he ran to the ice cream truck like a child, and then tripped and fell in front of a bunch of like adult women.
And Freeze and I walked up later on, and they were all like, "Who was that guy? He kept falling."
That's pretty funny.
My favorite one was I just saw like a group of like hot chicks, so I just
Oh
went up
yeah,
and fell, and I just loudly went, "Oh my butt!" Oh,
and they tried to help you.
they were like jump scared. They're like, "Oh, is he okay?"
It was so hard to watch.
Yeah, I
Fuck,
know.
all this happened.
My thought
2
process
weeks
was,
ago.
I'm never gonna see any of these people again.
Yeah.
I'm just the biggest jackass.
Yeah.
What if you end up like doing a live show, right? And they're in the crowd, like you see them specifically in the crowd.
I
What
would
do you
fall
do
on
at that
stage
point?
again.
You would fall again.
You're gonna become like a big like billionaire, and those people are gonna be on Twitter and be like, "I remember seeing this guy when I was on the beach, and he tripped and fell and said, 'Ow, my butt.'"
I want to be one of those like
Ow,
internet
my
mysteries.
Yeah, mysteries.
I saw Avery Joel on the beach one time carrying a 4-scoop chocolate ice cream cone, and he fell and it landed on his face and he cried. Dude, I always wanted to have like a 6-stack ice cream scoop cone. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
like the ones in the Jimmy Neutron movie.
Yeah, like you have to balance it to keep it up.
That would
Yeah.
suck.
I feel like you would drop it on the first go. Like you would grab it and the shit would fall on you, or in the other direction on the floor.
You
My
know,
favorite.
I wasn't there. This is quick. I wasn't there, but I love to vision in my head the moment where you walked to McDonald's and got ice cream, and when you were crossing the street, you tripped and fell, and it went everywhere. Or like you were trying to like beat the timer on the stop thing, and you fucking
man.
fell. Yeah.
Oh,
God.
that's happened a few times.
I just wish I could be there for one of them.
One, I don't think ice cream ever happened, but one was like I was carrying like a fucking like a Big Mac meal with the drink in my hand, and I fell in like the middle of the crosswalk and scraped my knee so badly, and my fries spilled all everywhere. Another one was another one was I was listening to the Super Mega Cast where
Yeah.
they talk about, they were like, "Hey Siri," and then they were just like, "Hey, text dad," and it's like really sexual things about your parents, and I was so afraid that was gonna like actually sound on my phone that I like raced to try and stop my bike, and in the meantime I crashed into the pole, and like I broke the chain off my bike, and people were like, "Do you like need a ride home? I saw you crashed."
I imagine it's like a cartoon segment, like of all that happening. Like he's riding his bike one moment, and then it's just boom, go right into the fucking street pole with his arms and feet. It's like his arms and feet are facing forward, and it's like he has that scrunched up face.
Dude, I hurt myself. When I was in Illinois, like the last week, I was like the place I stayed was like a bit like an attic room, where like the roof is like slanted, and every time I would go into like my bag to get a shirt, I would bang my head on the ceiling, and I'd be like, "Fuck! Oh my god!"
Little
I'd be like,
birds fly out.
"Ow!" It really hurt.
Hollywood.
Hollywood
What?
Hollywood.
guys.
Yeah.
What is the next big celebrity you think is gonna die? Like we just had Ray Liotta die, Betty White, Bob Saget. What do you think's the next one to kick the bucket?
C.H. Greenblatt.
That's not celebrity.
That's not a celebrity. That's
He's
not
gonna
a
die next.
celebrity.
He's gonna die next.
Look, I think Macklemore had it too good for too long.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Too good for too long.
You're about to divide. You're about to divide like the whole audience. Now they're just gonna be like, oh, well, maybe.
One of the two.
You're gonna divide the whole audience of Macklemore fans and normal people whose brains work.
I'm gonna predict one of the two guys from LMFAO.
Oh,
damn.
I was watching a documentary about that. I'm not gonna
My
lie.
answer's gonna be like R.L. Stein.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Or else.
I mean, again, not really a celebrity, but all right.
Yeah,
Paul
whatever.
Paul McCartney just turned 80 years old, and he only has like 5 years left.
What happens when you tweet about him?
I
dying
know
from
you got
sugar?
that shit on fucking standby.
I have that on lock. Like every single like a fucking machine I can use Twitter on. All of them have the Paul McCartney death. Like, in case of Paul McCartney's death, send this tweet. All of them have it loaded up.
He has like an obituary.
I've already created like the split face XXX Tentacion meme where it's.
I'd like to imagine that you have a piece of paper and you're writing in your notes all the possible tweets you could do for Paul McCartney's death.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that one doesn't work. No, that one's not as funny.
And
Oh
then
god, I
once he
can't do
dies,
that
I'm
one.
just, like so bummed out I don't send any of them.
The twist.
The twist. For me, I don't know. My biggest bet right now, the way it's looking for Kim K, I don't know if she's got much longer, really.
Whoa.
Damn.
Like, listen, come on. Having to deal with Ye on your back, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I actually, yeah. Like, who do you think is gonna be assassinated next?
Oh, that's an easy one.
It is.
Very, very easy. Come
That's elementary right there.
Who is it?
I put my money on Talib Kweli. He's getting too
Ooh.
involved.
He's getting too greedy.
That's true.
Nah,
That's
if
true.
you seen his Instagram, yo, he's wild. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Amaga's just gonna show up to his door and just right at him.
Damn. What if Kanye died? What would you guys do?
I think if Kanye died at this stage, it's probably going to be in the news for about 3 years.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Michael.
It's
sure.
gonna
Yeah, it
definitely
would
up
be
with
as
Michael.
legendary as Michael.
I love the one story of the one like governor who was like supposed to resign, but then Michael Jackson died. So like all the news for 3 months was about MJ, and like nobody was following up on him, so he was just able to become governor again.
Damn. I remember when fucking
Shit.
Billy Mays died that same day. The fucking OxyClean guy.
Oh
shit.
How
yeah,
did he die?
People were so gay about caring about Billy Mays' death.
Dude, Billy
Billy
Mays.
Mays is an icon,
Bro.
What?
At that age, I'm like 7 when Michael dies. He and Billy Mays are on the same level for me. At that age,
Stupid to say.
what the fuck?
That is so. That's
I
like
kn-
if the-
I
like
love
if
Billy
the-
Mays.
That's like if the ShamWow guy died and you were like, "Oh fuck, not the ShamWow guy."
You would cry.
Fuck the ShamWow guy. Billy Mays was better.
Ooh.
Ooh.
But would you really, though?
That's who's gonna get assassinated next. The Sham Wow guy.
Yeah.
Didn't Billy Mays just have like a heart attack on a plane?
They both did. Well, not on a plane, but they both had a heart attack.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Heart
It's a
attack.
little too coincidental. They died like I think it was 3 days apart. You got to think about it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, first Mike and then Billy. Come on.
I think it's because from what I heard, Billy Mays was actually going to appear on the next Michael Jackson song, and like the higher ups just could not let that happen.
Dude.
the record.
Dude, imagine a Michael song with Billy Mays ad-libs.
I would love that.
He's just in the back. Billy Mays here.
Yeah, it's what
Like
DJ
DJ
Khaled
Khaled?
does.
Yeah.
There's that new Logic album that came out that just features a bunch of celebrities hyping up Logic, and I would have loved it. Hi, Billy Mays.
That'd be so sick. He's got the voice. He's got the
feel like-
energy.
I feel like Logic would have done it. If Billy Mays was still alive, he would have been like, "Listen, I need you on my album. I just
I was,
need you."
listen- I was listening to that new Logic record, and I heard, "Hello, I am Morgan Freeman, here to tell you, Logic is the GOAT," and I turned off the record.
That's so fucking corny.
That's the intro track. That's the first thing you hear when
That's
you
so
listen to the
stupid.
album.
I got a question.
Yeah.
So, okay, so this almighty being comes to you, right?
Yeah.
God.
And he says, okay, bad news first. You have to only, and I mean, water is out of the picture too. You have to only drink Dr. Bob for the rest of your life. But you get to fuck the red-haired bitch and meet the Robinsons.
But
Do
you
I
can't have water?
Do
You
I
can't have water.
Do I have
Oh,
to answer like
man.
right now? Or
What?
Can I wait till like I'm like 65 and I don't want to live anymore to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, question. Is it a one-time thing or like what?
Yeah, is she my hoe for the rest of my life?
Yeah. These are important factors.
Yeah, sure. She's your hoe for the rest of your life.
Shit,
I
maybe.
would heavily consider it.
Man,
Yeah,
I've
like,
never
yeah,
even had
maybe.
Dr. Bob.
That's just Dr. Pepper.
Is it any good?
Oh, I
No, I've
fucking
never had
hate
it.
Dr. Pepper.
Oh, what?
I don't know. I fucking hate Dr. Pepper.
I don't know. I do worse things. I think one time I said I would like legitimately like support a genocide if it meant I get to like be in bed with Sarah Silverman.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Bro.
Sorry,
I won't say what they actually were, but yeah, there were some bad things just to
Like,
get in bed with Sarah Silverman.
Nothing against those people in particular.
Yeah.
But it's Sarah Silverman, you know.
Hey, listen. Gotta do what you gotta do.
She's crazy, dude.
It's
She's
worth
not.
it. It's worth it. It's so
No,
worth
yeah,
it. dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
get you
worth it.
people.
What do you mean?
She's
some reason-
awesome.
For some reason, those like celebrity Jew women hit so hard. They go insane. I love
Yeah.
She's the goat.
She's cool.
See why you guys are so down bad for fucking Sarah Silverman.
Why not? What do you mean? Why?
You would never understand.
Lily, what are her flaws?
I don't know.
She's
Mm.
perfect.
There you go.
I look at her and she looks like she'd be like a YouTube vlogger. You know what I mean? She just has that face.
I don't want
She
her
has an
because she's
elongated
funny.
face.
I
Is that
want
what
her
it
because
is?
she's really hot.
Like she,
She's
like
Sarah
okay, how about
Silverman.
like this picture for example? Hold on. Like, does she not look like she's like okay? Story time. I need a.
Dude, I am like barking.
I don't
like a
know.
dog
With
at
them
this picture.
overalls,
The
I don't know.
overalls
Them
are pretty
overalls?
crazy.
Damn. She can. Oh, she can get it.
This is me. Like,
This is a good picture, Lily.
I'm banging my fist on the table.
For real.
You picked a good one.
What the fuck?
She's so good that I like start pulling out a pistol and like start shooting it in the air.
I don't get it.
Whatever.
Don't-
You don't
Don't
gotta.
understand.
I really don't have to, but I still don't get it.
Hold it, lady.
I'm here to introduce Polaroid's new Amigo.
See. That's your whole act. Good luck.
Thanks. Looking for someone? I'm here with a new friend that's full of fun. This is Amigo. We have a camera? Not like this. Amigo's the lowest priced camera to use the same 600 speed film as the Sun cameras. You're beautiful, Piggy. It makes anyone look good. Anyone? Punk.
Who do you think is the worst who do you think is the best and worst character in the Muppets?
The best of the worst.
The
Like
best.
the
Oh,
best and the worst.
I don't know if I have an answer for either, or I don't know if I've ever thought of an
wait.
answer for either.
Wait, guys. Can we just back up 1 second?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew I was. I knew. I said I was done with with the chicks, right?
Yeah.
I still think the one I stand the most by is Jennifer Tilly and Bride of Chucky goes so hard.
She's
Well,
cool.
She goes insane.
True.
She's got
I like
the
her more
Amy
when she's the
Winehouse
doll. Why'd that one get you? I thought we were all on the same page here. Come on.
Yeah,
look, bro.
I liked her more when she was a plastic.
Where she turns with a doll.
Yeah,
That's more up your alley.
dude, I love it when she's the doll with the big glass eyes. Come on, man, you can't tell me that doesn't look crazy.
Uh-huh.
Right, you're right. You're like, you know who gets me going? The fucking toy from Tin Toy. the ugly baby from Tin Toy.
It's the what's the hand from fucking Toy Story 1 in Sid's room? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my god, no.
Oh yeah, the green
one-
hand.
The green.
I think my favorite was the Wait, who? What's your guys' favorite Sid invention?
Ooh.
Oh shit! I
love
did
the-
like the baby with like the
I was gonna
pinhead.
say, I love the baby head with like the robotic claw. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, the Hellraiser baby.
I like the
I like
legs
the-
with the hook.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
the
fishing-
remote one.
I like the fishing rod with legs. I also like the big fat muscle torso with the spring and like the mighty duck head.
Oh, I had toys of some of these. I had the duck, I had the baby head, and I had the
Hold on, they made
Yeah.
made these abominations.
Yeah.
No.
My
and,
God.
and I had the one that was it's not in the picture, but the one that's the skateboard and it's like half of a man at one end of
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
That one goes hard.
That one's cool
I like
too.
the one
They
that's
should-
like the rolly thing with the head at the top
Yeah.
It's a big.
and the
I know what I'm
muscle
talking
torso
about.
with like the
I was
fly
just
head.
about to say the muscle torso with the fucking bug on it.
I don't remember that one.
Okay, I
That's
just
so
want to
cool.
know. I just want to know what Sid was thinking when he did the roller with the head on top.
Oh, he was like us.
He was
was
probably just like
anti-teenagers,
he
man.
was probably burning
Yeah.
out. He just wanted to make something.
He probably got a good laugh out of it. He started giggling to himself when he started
Dude, Sid,
building
Sid,
it.
Sid was the victim in Toy Story.
Yeah,
That's
for real. I was
crazy.
just gonna say, I like the post that just was like, okay, but what the fuck did Sid really do wrong? Like, he didn't know those bitches were alive.
feel
He was just
like
trying to
I-
make art.
I
And
feel like
they
we'd be
don't, they
cool
don't
with
seem
Sid.
they seem content with their living.
Yeah.
I don't know if being a big ass wheel is considered content with living.
They don't
Like-
look upset.
Like, bro is like traumatized because those bitches like made him fucking see them be all like, oh,
Dude,
play
I will say, Sid's a bit
nice.
of a bitch. If I was in Toy Story and my toys came to life and started attacking me, I would go like all like Karate Kid on their ass.
Bro.
I would start like throwing them into fire pits and like you know.
Bro,
tossing them
fuck
with the
Lightyear. I want a Sid movie.
True.
I want to
He was
see.
in-
I want to see his life after the first Toy Story. I want to see him
I want to
cope
see.
with all that.
I want to see what led to that point. I want to see why he did that shit. No, you saw Andy. Andy was not like that. I want to see what led Sid to being like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna put a big ass hand on a
Yeah,
claw."
I want like a Joker movie, but it's Sid.
Well, in the third movie, he ends up being a garbage man.
Yeah,
Like in the background.
That's just a
Supposedly.
theory.
But
Yeah,
it's a
just
shirt.
Okay.
But
I think
it's
he wore the
his
same
shirt.
shirt like
If-
7
if-
years later.
Yeah, is he
Maybe.
gonna have the same shirt 7 years later? He's like, oh man, I grew like out of this like 5 sizes, but I'm just gonna go get the exact same tiny shirt. and wear it all the time."
It's
Oh,
like
man,
a
I'm
cartoon.
I mean,
character.
why else would they just do the same shirt unless it like
It's a funny
wasn't?
reference.
But maybe it's just Sid. Maybe it's
Maybe
not a
not.
reference.
Yeah, because he's into heavy metal rock, and he ended up working for the dumpster. Of course, that could.
I mean, he
totally
could
be
have.
Sid.
I saw
I
a
would-
theory that maybe he likes to get toys out of the dumpster and helps them now that he
It,
knows they're
tra-
alive.
it traumatized him that
loved,
bad.
Like, I always loved like the fucking like demon Howard Stern posters Sid had in his room.
Yeah,
You know, like the glow in the dark neon shit.
he had a sick room.
Yeah.
It probably stank,
Yeah.
but it's pretty cool.
I like how he just had a bowl of like Cheerios and like his fucking on his floor.
Did he actually?
Yeah, that's in the
Liz.
movie.
Ew.
Hello? What's the matter?
In the movie where he magnifying glasses, like he reflects the sun onto Woody, and Woody goes and sticks his head in a bowl of cereal. That
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what that was.
Sid, your Pop Tarts are ready.
All right.
Wombology,
spot
the
on.
cartoon.
No, you should actually do that for the next Wombology animated series. Have Freeze pretend
The
to be
next
Sid.
one.
It's like, oh, yeah.
Sid, the Pop Tarts are ready. All right.
It's gonna be Avery in the kitchen. He's just gonna be like,
Yeah, he has the frilly pink apron on.
It would be like, Sid, your Pop Tarts are ready. Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
The apron says "Kiss the cook."
The apron's like the one apron where it's just like a hot like bikini lady.
I like the idea of him wearing an apron for putting Pop Tarts in the fucking
Yeah.
toaster.
I have like a chef's head on in like the oven mitt.
Have you ever seen someone wear an apron when cooking?
No.
No.
Yeah.
I wore it at like my job.
It's
when
a
I worked
myth.
at fast food.
I was gonna say, I thought we all did that. That's something I do commonly.
Oh, I don't mean at a job. Like in your fucking kitchen.
Yeah, I do that commonly.
You do?
Oh.
Yes. No, Joseph, back me up. Back me up. Don't do this to me.
What do you
Come
mean?
on.
Why me?
Back me up. Back me up.
I don't even
Back me
have
up.
an apron.
Oh my god.
Look, what do you mean apron? I mean, don't you guys just cook naked? Hello.
Wait. What do you put the apron on to make? Like any specific things or any food?
If I go to make a bowl of cereal, I just do it. I put it
What?
on and I go to work.
You go to work. It takes 25 seconds. You put pizza rolls on a plate and hit 2 minutes.
I just sit there with the
That requires the apron.
Just like by the time you're done putting on the apron, it's already done. It's like beep.
Yeah.
You put a hot
Pretty
pocket
much,
in the
yeah.
microwave. What do you think is the one food that's like you like the gayest to make? Like the fucking
Gayest
Like,
to
Bro,
make.
you need to stop with that.
Well, what's your
Okay,
answer?
but
the one
Um,
food where you're like, man, this is really good, but it's just so stupid and tedious. I just don't want to make it.
Oh yeah.
okay,
My
let me
answer,
think.
my answer is bacon.
Bacon.
True.
Bacon's pretty good.
Yeah, you
but
do really get so little of it over
It takes
fucking.
like 3 years to make it, and you get like 3 pieces in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Uh,
That's true.
let me see.
The only reason why you'd make bacon is if you're already making like eggs and toast and waffles and shit. You're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, might as well put another pan on the grill.
Pastries are kind of a pain.
Bro, oh my god, man. Fucking, I love sunny side up eggs, but fuck, dude. You finish those so fucking fast with how long it takes. I made
Or-
when we were at Fort Myers, I made like 6 of them, and it took like the entire fucking Jackass 4.5 movie to do it.
Oh yeah, right. I like that. That's the measurement of time.
I was low key
Yeah.
forced you into giving me one of them.
You gotta. As soon as you start cooking, you have to turn on Jackass 4.5, like the
I've
intro
never
and
had
everything.
sunny side up eggs before.
I don't like.
You've never had?
side up eggs.
I love them. They're great.
I was always told I would get sick when I eat them.
Yeah,
Like-
you would get salmonella eating sunny
Yeah,
side
I was always
egg.
told like I could get like a disease eating them, which is not true.
I was always told as a kid that if I touched a frog, I'd get warts.
You know,
Isn't that true though?
But you
No.
can like have it in your hand.
you can. No, you can't touch their backs. You can't touch their backs. You can hold them. You just can't.
Is that
on their
it?
back.
You would be fine if you just washed your fucking hands.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not gonna lie. I was working
Well-
the other night, and a fucking
Uh-huh.
frog jumped on me, and I screamed like a little bitch. Like I had never heard myself shriek like a girl. Like I was singing a song me and Freeze made, and then like it jumped on me, and I just went "Ah!" for no reason. Like I stopped. I just sat down on the floor. I just sat there.
That
Whenever-
reminds, I was working my Goodwill job, and we had to open like trailers and put carts in it and stuff. And one of them has like a little black like handle that you used to like pull like the door down when you're like done.
Mhm.
And I was in there, and I turned around and it was right in my face, and I thought it was a person, so I just screamed, "Ah!" And then I like had to like collect myself and realize I was a huge dumbass for getting scared of a door handle.
Dude, one time I was taking a walk in the neighborhood, you know, I was listening to music,
Uh-huh.
and
What song?
and I don't remember, but I was listening to music, and a car just simply drove past me, and I ducked like something was gonna hit me.
That happens every time I'm walking on the sidewalk and a person on a bike passes me. Like they pass by and they're like on your left, and I like get jump scared and I flinch.
Lily, did we ever talk about our thing where we were walking and we heard music from a bush?
Oh no, we didn't.
On the
Fuck,
podcast,
bro.
at least.
You can tell it.
Well, we were walking to the infamous Wawa down the street. We were walking there at like 11 p.m. or something, and we were walking. We walked, and there was this like row of bushes.
Wait, okay, you gotta mention the context to what made this so scary.
Oh yeah. Well, we were walking, and we were talking about like, man, what if on this walk one of us just died and stuff like that.
because we were talking about how scary it is to like you're just living your life and then like some unfortunate thing happens and then you're just dead. Like
Yeah.
some dude snaps at a grocery store and then he just shoots it up and you're one of them, you know?
Yeah. Just that,
you're doing
that shit.
you're doing something so normal and then that's just when you die.
Yeah.
And we were like
crazy.
talking about that. But anyway, yeah.
And then we approached this row of bushes, and in one of them, I don't know what the hell was going on. We could just hear "Blister in the Sun," just the
like
song,
in the bush.
like out of nowhere. It was in the bush, like someone had a speaker in the bush,
Yeah, and it was just doon
and there was- yeah.
doon.
and there was some trees around it too. So like maybe you could be living back there, maybe not. But I don't know. It was really weird, and we were like, "Oh my god, this is it."
That's that would be such a scary song to just get murdered to.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
And your heads just get
What's
fucking
fuck?
chopped off by a shadow figure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like how you said, this is it. Like you just accepted it.
Yeah.
I like how we didn't ever answer the question. What's the best and worst character?
I
in
was-
Muppet?
I was just gonna
Yeah.
mention that we never got to answer that question.
Man,
Okay, I'll
my
go
favorite
first.
changes every time I watch the Muppets.
I'll
Yo.
go first.
Fuck
I've
Gonzo.
never had,
Yo,
like-
yo.
I'll
Fuck
go
Gonzo.
second.
Fuck Gonzo, actually.
You don't like
He can
Gonzo?
suck- No, he can suck a fart out of my ass. I hate Gonzo. I hate Gonzo.
Dude,
With that
hate
crooked
Gonzo.
nose.
Ray, on the first episode of this podcast, Izzy said the same thing. Not suck a fart out of your butt, but she was rallying
yeah.
against Gonzo.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
She said she doesn't like Gonzo because she thinks Gonzo is like the poster boy for unfunny gay people or something.
Exactly. Thank you. See,
I don't
you
get
get
it.
Damn.
Like, there's
I
no
see
reason
what
for
she
Gonzo
means.
to be there.
I see
There's
what she
no
means.
There's no reason
Man.
for Gonzo to be there.
I saw what she meant, but then when I said that Wario is the same thing, she was like, "What?"
Gets serious and her eyes turn black. Excuse me.
Wario's the same thing. It's always like the
No,
like
but
if
listen.
if there's like a party and one motherfucker there is like really unfunny, then he picks Wario when he plays Smash Brothers.
Harry T. Basil.
But listen, Wario can get away with it, okay?
What?
He's fat and funny, so he can get away with it. Now, as for the best Muppet character,
Fat
that's
is not
debated
funny.
between Miss Piggy or Animal for me. all right?
Yo,
Miss Piggy,
Okay.
wow, yeah.
Miss Piggy's a bold choice. I respect.
I,
it.
love
I
Miss
love,
Piggy. I
dude.
love Miss Piggy.
I love Miss Piggy. She's my favorite too. I drew her for the Muppets collab.
Did
That's
you
true.
actually?
Yeah,
Incredible.
That's how we
I-
got
I-
Lily into this circle.
yeah. I specifically chose her. I'm like, please tell me Miss Piggy isn't taken.
I don't think they're my favorite characters, but I think every time the two old men have appeared on screen, I have
Yeah,
died laughing every time.
yeah,
the peanut gallery.
yeah. They're
This show is stupid and gay.
I think if I did a top three, they would be number 3. I think Scooter would be number 2, and then
Scooter.
number 1. I don't know, probably.
Walter.
I don't know.
know.
I like
feel
Rolf the
Freeze is a
dog. I
Pepe
feel like they don't
fan.
use him anymore.
Yeah. Freeze, that's a very you character, Rolf the dog.
He's cool. He plays the piano. He has a great
My
voice.
favorite, my favorite
Mm.
That
Muppet
is true.
character
Ralph
is,
is pretty fire.
my
I don't know.
favorite's
I could
Robin
see
the
Freeze
Frog.
leaning towards more Pepe, if anything.
Yeah, I mean, I love them all, honestly.
Robin the Frog, the little tiny cousin of Kermit.
Oh, yeah.
Kermit.
My favorite is Fonzie Bear.
You are very much like Fonzie Bear.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Waka
that was a
waka.
dead giveaway.
I feel like all the characters we picked are very us characters.
That's true.
You gotta
Robin
have
the
a
Frog.
catchsphrase, Justin. You
Yeah.
gotta say something like "rocka rocka" in between.
Hey,
sentences.
caca, caca.
I absolutely identify with the
That's
two
good.
old guys in the peanut gallery.
That's so true. Yeah, all of our picks are very yes.
Also, my least favorite is Animal.
What?
Yeah.
What?
You gotta go.
Oh,
you gotta
shit.
go. You
Animal
gotta
was
go.
my first
Gotta
favorite
go.
Muppets character.
Oh wait, no, you know what? No, I take it back. I'm sorry. My least favorite animal is this. I mean,
Animal.
Yeah.
My least favorite Muppet is that scientist, not Beaker, the other one.
Bunsen.
Dr. Honeydew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that one. Yeah,
He's
no,
yeah,
my
he's
least
whatever.
favorite.
He's
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm
He
sorry, I
doesn't
was
even have
thinking.
a face. No,
I-
I'm not even gonna hold you. He doesn't even have a face. So
That's who I was
No, I'm
thinking
sorry,
for
I
least
was-
favorite too.
I
Yeah.
forgot. It's like, nah, you know what? I like Animal. No,
Yeah.
the scientist is a bitch though.
Yeah, I think
But-
nothing of Honeydew, man.
what does Honeydew even do? That's so fucking corny. Move
He's
along.
just
That was fucking terrible. Can we edit that out?
What does Honeydew even do?
shit, and then the Chad ass Beaker does all the goofy shit in the background.
You guys know who's an underrated Muppet people need to talk more about?
Who?
Who?
Limbo.
Who?
Limbo?
Which one is
You
that?
don't know- Limbo's like the big fucking face.
Hold on, I'm searching him up. What? Oh, this dude! What the fuck?
Send a
Really?
picture.
Oh
Send a
god.
picture.
He's
Oh,
underrated.
Oh, this thing.
yeah.
I'm about to say y'all don't fuck with Limbo. Come on.
Wait, was this the
I didn't-
Muppets? I thought this was Sesame Street.
Yeah, I thought this was Sesame Street too.
He was on
Sesame
both.
Street followed
Oh.
the Muppets category too. 'Cause
Yeah,
remember,
I
they-
know this fucker. I just didn't know like he was like on the Muppets. I thought it was just fucking. Cause I remember he was in that video where it's like fucking creepy ass kid characters or something,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I think he was number one.
I saw a recent
Do you know?
resurgence.
Do you know a character? I thought Ray. Who'd you choose for your favorite Muppet?
Who did I choose? It was between Miss Piggy or Animal.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you didn't go with like Roosevelt Franklin.
No, Roosevelt Franklin was cool, but listen. I like Roosevelt Franklin, but listen. Honestly, listen.
That's such a stupid design.
he still gets his credit.
Yeah.
I get it. I get why he picked that. All right, it's fair. It looks like me. I get it. It's stupid, but it works. But listen, I like Animal more. Come on.
Animal's an amazing character. Animal's an amazing
I just love the face and the little ass hands.
He's got his little crunch. He's got that little like curl in his fingers. He's like, ooh.
Who's the best Sesame Street character?
Big Bird.
I like Bert.
No. I take my pick back. I want
Mine's
Mr.
Cookie
Snuffles.
Monster.
I want Mr. Snuffles.
Big Bird and Oscar for me.
I like the Cookie Monster.
Mm,
I like.
Do I have it?
Oh wait, no. My
favorite
favorite character.
Sesame Street character?
I feel like you'd be a crazy Harry fan.
I've never really thought about it.
My
This is
favorite.
my favorite.
My favorite Sesame Street character is Mr. Noodle.
Yeah, he's cool.
Is he
No,
still on the
not-
show? Probably not, right?
Not
Nah,
the original
nah.
Mr. Noodle, but like his brother, that's also called Mr. Noodle, the bald one.
Oh,
Fair enough. Mr. Noodle was the goat.
I love
Mr. Noodle and his
Snuffleupagus.
brother, Mr.
I love
Noodle.
Grover. I think Grover's my
Dude,
favorite.
I can't believe
Grover's
that dude
underrated.
I can't believe that fucking David Diggs from Clipping is like the new Mr. Noodle.
What?
What?
Did you not see that?
He's the new Mr. Noodle?
Like he plays Mr. Noodle on Sesame Street.
I like that you sent a picture of Snuffleupagus.
What the
I
fuck?
love Snuffleupagus. Snuffleupagus is cool, but I like Snuffleupagus. I can never get his name down.
Snuffleupagus?
But there's a P in there. It's so hard to pronounce.
Snuffleupagus.
My favorite-
Grover had the best storybooks. Like he had the monster at the end of this book, and he
Dude,
had
the
like
monster
where
at the
he
end of
goes,
this book is amazing.
Yeah.
and he goes to like the museum, and there's like all the cool different rooms and shit like that. I loved that book,
Bro,
man.
speaking of Sesame Street, today, just
I was about
today,
to bring it up.
yeah. Do we bring this up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring it up.
Today, one of the holy grails of lost media was found, which was the episode of Sesame Street that was made in the 70s that only aired once that featured the Wicked Witch of the West. It was
Really?
found today.
And I get why they did
Man.
it. It was freaky.
I love.
Yeah. They
It was
aired it
cool.
once and a bunch of kids were scared, so they never aired it again. Never released
It
it.
was cool. I laughed really hard at the part where it was the Wicked Witch appears in front of the store and Big Bird's like, oh Dad, you have a customer.
the
I was
parts where
talking-
she was electrocuted is freaky though, yeah.
I get why they
That was
did it.
on there? Wait, that was real?
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
god.
no, it's like an effect on the camera.
No, I know, but like that was a real thing that they aired. Like they showed
Yeah.
the part that she fucking got for no reason.
Yeah. There's another lost episode where, speaking of Snuffleupagus, our boy, his parents get divorced. That was another episode.
Oh, I remember that.
I don't think that one ever aired, but it's also.
No, I just no. It's because I remember. I remember like
It's
just
'cause they
everybody
got back
talking about
together.
it. Everybody would talk about it like on YouTube, like those top 5 lost
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah.
Like,
Episode on 9/11.
I think it's on YouTube. There was one, or it wasn't about 9/11, but it was like the first episode back. It was like Mr. Hooper's store gets caught on fire or something. So they have to.
They reenact.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, the firefighter episode.
Yeah,
I had that on
reenacted.
VHS and I would watch that all the time.
yeah.
Where
That
he
was
he wants
that was
he wants, like,
considered
a
the
grilled cheese
9/11
sandwich.
episode.
He wants like a grilled cheese sandwich, and he's like, "What about my Dude, I always hate lost media videos because it's like they always begin with like, "Warning: viewers might find this content
Yeah.
disturbing," and then it's let me set the scene. It's the slow music.
Dun, 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 dun.
Lost media.
No, my favorite one is
A
when they have the slow
concept of
piano
something
playing.
being lost today in the 21st century is such a weird idea to think about. Something that can be posted on the internet, seen by millions, and then it's just gone. Some of these include the most disturbing, shocking, and most graphic videos that have ever graced the internet. And this is my top 10. Number 10, the Mean Girls DS game.
Yeah. Number 9, Lost Roly Poly block segment from 2002.
Number 7, Beaterator PSP edition.
Number 8, fucking Ned's Declassified High School Survival Guide.
Yeah. Dude,
I
that's.
just love it, though.
I like Blame It on Jorge, but he does that, man. It's annoying.
I like the Blame It on Jorge videos where it's just like him talking about just some random shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's like the one where like it's the dude who just like walked into a bar and then no one ever saw him again.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty cool.
He has good videos, but yeah, those videos are fucking corny.
Has someone ever done a joke about that dude, the guy who disappeared because he like walked into a bar that had like no cameras and he never came out, no one saw him again?
Is that really what
That's my
happened?
knowledge.
Yeah, I wonder if someone ever did the joke. He's like, hey, this guy walks into a bar and no one ever sees him again.
That's the whole joke.
I think the theory was the building next to them was like go under construction, and like the theory was he got really drunk and fell into like the cement and just like got buried into the cement.
Yo,
That'd be dope.
that's cool.
Probably
I
find his
remember
remains
that,
in like
that was
100
like
years.
1,000 Ways to Die. The guy walks into like a bar and he gets so drunk and like he goes to the bathroom that's like under construction. He falls into the concrete and like they can't find him for like a decade. And then like the concrete gets so eroded his nose starts sticking out.
It's like when SpongeBob's house crushed Squidward and he appears through the sand.
I hate you so much.
They finished building the build, and it's like you just see an outline of his corpse just laying in between the floorboard.
Imagine you're with this guy's parents and the police come and they're just like, "Ma'am, we've identified your son's body. It seems he fell into a pool of concrete and was buried there alive. And his body was solidified." You're like, "Oh, this is just like the SpongeBob episode of Squidward."
It is.
You think they saw that and they're like, "Guys, I have a great idea." Has there ever been a Sesame Street porn parody?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think it's called? Steamy
Sesame.
Street.
No, I got it. Sesame Seed.
Mm,
That's pretty good. No, that's actually pretty good. I gotta give him props.
it's
That's
actually
pretty
pretty good.
Thank you.
Coochie Monster.
Coochie Monster.
good. Oscar the Gooch.
The gooch.
Oscar the Gooch.
Oscar the Gooch. Big bitch. I don't know.
It's just it closes up on someone's gooch and it still has like the eyebrows and the eyes.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Concept of lost media. I always want to ask you guys this question. Whether it be movies, shows, like random like Reddit posts, YouTube videos, urban legends, what's the one thing you've like seen, like a piece of media, that like legit terrified you? Like the one thing, like story or movie or post or video.
Actually, I didn't know my answer until you said Reddit post. That actually helped. I'd say maybe that TV show where the whole set burns down on camera.
Oh yeah, you hate that shit.
It's so bad. And that one that you sent where it was the girl who drowned her sister or whatever in the
God,
bathtub.
yeah, that was fucked up.
The one where it's just like at the time, like she didn't understand the concept of like death.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was really pissing her off, so she just like, oh, if I just hold her down under the water, she won't piss me off anymore.
Yeah.
God,
she
man.
died. And like everyone was like, oh, and they were like consoling her because she just like, oh man, like her sister just like died in front of her and she couldn't do anything about it. She had to live with that guilt. That's fucked.
Yeah, it's bad.
For real.
The one
I
Reddit
can't
post
even
always-
imagine.
The one Reddit post I always think about is the one where it was like a 12-year-old kid like babysitting like their neighbor's baby, and he had like the baby. He was holding like his baby who was like shrieking and crying, and the phone was ringing, and like the doorbell was ringing, and he got so confused he just dropped the baby on the hardwood floor and he died.
Right.
And he had to like call the parents and tell them your
Oh,
child.
I
was,
do
like,
remember that one. Jesus Christ.
The ones that would always fuck me up, there's a really specific one that like scarred the fuck out of me where it's those top like disturbing police calls like YouTube videos, you know?
Is it the
And-
old lady one?
No, not the old lady one. There's this one of like this woman and she had her baby and she's home alone and she calls the cops and she's like, there's a man standing outside my house, and you can hear her gradually getting scared because he's trying to break in, and then the police like tells her to like hide and stuff, but he like makes it into her room and she's like telling him to leave, and then like she's screaming and the phone call ends. It's like, what the fuck, man?
The one 911 call I hate the most is the one that's like, I was calling because this man, he rang my door and he asked me, he asked me where the nearest police station was. I pointed him in the right direction, but he's outside he won't seem to go away. Let's go, okay, ma'am. Do you know where he is right now? Well, no, he just left. I think he's gone. And then it's silent for like 30 seconds. And then you just hear her like let out like a blood-curdling scream.
Yeah. Wait,
Wasn't
that one like fake or something? Or
I don't think it was fake. I think it was like I think they don't know. Like it's used for like training, like 911 call.
yeah,
training.
that's what
But
I was told.
But I don't think anyone's ever like actually figured out whether it was like made for 911 call training or that's like just an example they pull.
Yeah.
Another one
That's
that
a good
freaks me out
point.
is the one where it's the guy in the Twin Towers. Where
Oh,
like,
yeah.
'cause he's in,
Where
like,
he's calling.
Yeah, he's in like the tower that's like next to the one that just got hit, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, man, like they won't let us leave, and like all this shit is Oh my god!" And then like the plane hits them.
Mm.
The worst phone call for me is
And then there's the
is
classic chimpanzee one.
That's exactly the one that I was about to say.
Yeah.
Where it's that woman who got her face ripped off by a wild ass monkey.
Okay. As terrible as
And you
that
can
is-
hear the monkey attacking her on the phone.
No, as terrible as that is,
It's
it is
not
kinda
funny.
It is kind of slightly funny hearing the chimpanzee going in the background.
Hell no, bro.
No, you fucked me up. I wasn't trying to laugh. That was low key disrespectful. 'Cause I was thinking the entire time you guys are saying this, I'm thinking in my mind of the stupid meme of the fucking gorilla that just goes, "Have you ever heard of the gorilla that escaped the zoo?" No, I have not. That is because I'm a very quiet gorilla. And they just fucking it's like going ham on him. Like I just imagine that when you're like, oh yeah, the
He's
chimpanzee ripped their face off. I was like,
Okay, but he's making his classic like chimpanzee noises in the background while shit's going down.
yeah, you hear chimpanzee sound
love
effects
how it
playing
was
as
found. The whole backstory that's insane because like the monkey went crazy because their owner gave them like fucking Xanax to calm the monkey down, but Xanax has like the opposite effect in primates and makes them really aggressive. And the
Yeah.
other thing was like she attacked the lady because the lady was holding his Elmo plushie. Like she picked
Oh
it up
my
to bring it to him,
God.
and he thought she was taking it away, so he attacked her.
Oh.
Listen, there's side effects to having a monkey, okay?
Yeah, you're gonna
On
get murdered 'cause
Xanax.
monkeys are awful animals.
Like those, I'm scared of those bitches. They'll fucking like, they'll be all sweet and shit, and then they'll like flip like a dime and eat your fingers off because they're pissed off.
Michael's
love
monkey wasn't that
I
bad.
love orangutans. I love little capuchin monkeys. I love like monkey boo and shit like that.
Yeah.
If I see a chimpanzee, and I
Yeah.
have, like a shotgun, I'm gonna kill that chimpanzee
Oh my
And
god.
like on site,
on sight, dude. I'm not taking that chance. If I'm like in a
Avery be
jungle-
like, "Y'all see Rise of the Planet of the Apes?
if
Yeah, I don't
I'm
think
like-
so."
if I'm in the jungle with like a handgun and I see like a little like a chimp just like appear in front of me, going, "Ooh, ooh," I'm
Okay,
shooting
okay,
him in
I
the head.
understand. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're in the jungle and he's like approaching you, like,
I'm just at the zoo and I see a chimpanzee and I shoot it in the head.
He has, like, he
you
has,
go
like,
to
he has,
the
like, a
zoo
little-
and you
He has a little
fucking.
pistol. He has a little pistol. Just and then just puts it back.
Something that's been freaking me out lately. I always like I love the idea of like analog horror, but it's kind of gotten like it's run dry with like the FNAF VHS tapes and all that stupid shit.
Yeah.
The one I've been watching that I actually got freaked out over is the Mandela Catalog.
I was just
Like-
about to speak on
Like
that.
it's pretty stupid how like stupid the faces are, but the actual story, like it's like what if like the birth of Christ? What if like the devil actually just like defeated God and replaced him? And like they were trying, like it was like for the next like 500 years, demons were just trying to get on planet Earth. And it was the whole thing of like they can only come on Earth like by like psychologically tormenting you until you kill yourself and they possess your dead body. But it's all revealed like super subtly. But one of the things that really freaked me out was like a log of one of the characters realizing this was true, and it was just like the last entry in his journal was who have I been praying to? And I was like, oh, that's dope. I think it's really good at building tension.
Wasn't that the most recent one?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. No, I was gonna say because they're used for using Mr. Limbo is like really fucking smart.
Yeah, that's why I thought of it was they used limbo because there was the thing of like that was their way of like the devil trying to like comfort kids, like get kids to be okay with them. Because the whole thing was like, you know how angels are famous for being like, be not afraid.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
That's their only saying is be not afraid.
It's because biblically accurate angels are like the most disgusting, scariest looking creatures
Yeah.
on earth.
Yeah.
That's insane to me.
I back on that monkey talk.
Monkey.
I've been meaning.
Just monkeying around.
Enough about Christ falling. Let's get back to the monkey ripping this old bitch's face off.
I've been meaning to ask, what's like the survival guide to like walking in on like a chimp like in the wild? Like there's like shit with bears and stuff and snakes. Like what is it with like monkeys or like apes or something?
Michael Jackson.
I think chimps operate under polar bear rules, where if you see one, you're fucked.
Oh, really? Oh, I
Yeah.
get the shotgun thing then.
Yeah.
Like, if I had like a handgun and I saw a monkey, that monkey's brains would be blown out. Like
He's gonna turn
Damn.
to Clint he's gonna turn to Clint Eastwood with like a Glock 49, just bah, 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 until it's like drop dead.
especially like gorillas, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
no,
love
they're gonna
it.
kill me.
It
I
was a
love
huge
gorillas.
It was a huge meme. I'm so glad they shot Harambe.
Oh my god.
He did deserve it.
He was gonna murder.
He was
that
about to
child.
murder that kid.
That is
What?
true.
He was like 5 seconds away.
Yeah, he had his hands up ready to mash
He
him
was
down
dragging
like
that kid all
potatoes.
over the place.
Yeah.
Like Harambe should have thought that through.
Bro, I'd hate to be that kid.
I completely switched my point of view.
You being in that kid's situation.
I was thinking like, what if I had like a child and my child fell in with a gorilla?
Yeah.
Of course, my first instinct is gonna be, hey, can you go and just kill that gorilla real quick,
Yeah.
please?
I mean, what other solution is there, you know?
I feel like he would do it himself. Like he wouldn't wait for something. He would just jump in and just start shooting rounds at it.
I'm that kid at fucking 19 years old.
I go into-
She
my
grabs
fault,
you by the leg and you're all
I'm so
going around like a Gmod character.
I'm so afraid of gorillas. I go into like the zoo and just pop them like when they're in their cage and shit.
Just
I
shoot
go-
him in
I
the
go-
toe.
I go to like the fucking like the groundhogs and I just shoot them.
Groundhogs?
I said
I
that to
look at
somebody
the
the other
meerkats
day.
coming out the hole and I play like whack-a-mole with my gun.
I said that to somebody. They were insulting me. I just went. They were balls. I went. I'm about to play whack-a-mole with your head if you keep talking like that.
You know what used to? You know what really scared me back then?
Harambe.
Dude,
What?
I still can't
Justice
get
for
over
the-
2015
For the guys
Gmod
who killed
edits.
Harambe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's like a kid that was born during like the 2016 meme epidemic that's just named like Harambe Pepe La Frog.
Oh my god.
I wonder
There
what
probably
he's
is
up to right
one.
now.
I could see Pepe.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, but
yeah.
you know what? Yeah. Ben Drown actually really scared me when I was younger.
Dude,
Huh.
creepypastas sometimes can be so well written.
Cause like it had like video footage and everything to back it up, and it actually looked.
No,
believable.
that was the crazy shit. The video footage is what fucked me up as a
Yeah,
little kid.
that's what
I was
got to me. Yeah, it's like, oh shit.
What's
I
your
was like,
favorite
oh, this is real.
creepypasta?
Yeah.
I love the Smile Dog.
Smile
Like, I was so terrified of him as a kid, and then looking back, he's just so cool.
The worst thing I've ever experienced was the one video on YouTube that's like SpongeBob Electric Zoo 10 hours long, but like 3 hours into it, they just replaced the image of Mr. Krabs with Smile Dog.
That's fucked up.
No, that's actually pretty funny. That's actually
think
pretty. That's
My favorite creepypasta is the 1999 one about the bear, like the bear that has like the kid show on public access. And
I
it's
have
just, like,
never
this
heard
little-
of that. No.
It's like this guy was like, yeah, I used to just watch like public access TV when I was a kid. And one of them was like this fucking bear that was obviously some this dude in a bear costume that would always like give out his phone number and address. And it was just revealed that this guy
He gave
was,
his phone number and address.
yeah,
that was
'cause
the,
he-
that was the
'cause
creepypasta.
it was like come be on the Mr. Bear show. And it was just his like plot to just like get kids and their parents to drive to his cabin and he just kill them.
Oh, that's a good one. I remember that one. Yeah.
I never
it was
heard that.
cool-
That's actually really
it was
fire.
pretty cool because the guy writes it, but every like 2 or 3 years he would like do an actual like in-story update, like as from the character's point of view. I also like that the first ever creepypasta was this Ted the Caver shit.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
That's the one where it's the guy. He's like, oh yeah, I'm like a cave explorer, and this one cave really freaked me out. And it's like a huge long story, and the final entry is just like, I'm going back into the cave today. I'll update you as soon as I get back. And like that was like posted in
Yeah.
like 1998,
Yeah.
2001.
2001.
Yeah.
He died
Crazy.
in 9/11.
Yeah, that was the cave. You went into the Twin Towers by
Like,
accident.
it led right into the Twin Towers, and then it hit it right when it happened.
It led right into Osama bin Laden's hideout. He joined Al Qaeda.
Oh my god.
the little hidey hole he was sleeping in.
Dude, we were playing this game last night, where we all of us have our drawing apps open, and we have to like describe a character and have someone like draw it from our
Yeah.
description. And I had Freeze be like, okay, so this guy, he has like this big bushy beard, and he has like bandages on his head,
God.
and like his beard like connects like with sideburns to his hair.
Hmm.
He has like a mustache, and it was Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, I drew all that, and then you said, and then he has a big long white T-shirt, and I was like, it's fucking Osama bin Laden.
Okay, that's
What-
actually pretty funny.
It's
One of the
good.
things- One of the things I was planning on doing was I was gonna be like, okay, so this character, like, he's sort of like long, but he's like in sort of hourglass shape, but kind of, but he has like a red hat, but it's just a bear hat. There's no like rim or anything. It's just like a fez without like the tail, and he has no legs. He has no arms. He has like a shirt on, and it just says Coca-Cola Classic Taste, and that was my way of getting you to just draw a Coca-Cola bottle.
You should have had him. You should have had him draw Doris, like the hat from Meet the Robinsons. And just,
The
okay,
one-
it's a top hat. That's it.
The funniest one was I had Izzy, who's not on this episode. I
Yeah.
had Izzy. I was like, okay, so it's like 3 characters in one, and it was like a whole like hour-long process, and I just had them draw the fucking the aquarium tiki decorative things that's in like the dentist fish tank.
The tiki faces.
Yeah. That one was good.
Yeah, so it's like it's a really angry but bright colored scheme. You know, big nose, slim nose, however you prefer, and then they
I
gotta
was
have a
like-
pretty square head.
I was like, so the first guy, he's like a barrel, and he's going. Ooh.
And the middle guy's going rah.
And then the last guy's going hee 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 hee.
You should have had Izzy draw the face from Crash Bandicoot, the one that goes goobity
Aku Aku.
Aku, yeah. Yeah,
should've
you
had
should have
Izzy draw
had
Smile
Izzy
Dog.
draw that. Shout out to Izzy.
I should have had one of you guys draw Jeff the Killer.
Oh, that would have been a good one. Yeah, he has like a Joker-like smile and then just real pale face, you know?
Bro, speaking of Izzy and kind of going back to the media that you're afraid of thing, I was never afraid of this. I just want to understand the science of why people are afraid of logos.
What?
Oh
Wait, what?
yeah,
Because
logos.
Izzy told us a story. You remember the Klasky Chupo logo with the big eyes and the mouth and stuff?
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that one.
She used to say, when Rugrats or whatever would be on TV, she would prepare to get away from the TV before that logo would come on. I know that the specific thing she says was she would
Yeah.
either race away from the TV, or she would, if it was too late, she would just like throw herself behind the couch, and she said she braced for impact.
Like cover her ears and like roll into a ball,
Yeah.
like it's like a bomb's about to go off.
I thought that was crazy. And I remember Darius Miller, he's never been on the podcast before, but he said he was like deeply afraid of the DVD menu for SpongeBob Halloween. But it's
Oh
just
yeah,
the menu is literally a still image of SpongeBob with a pumpkin, and it says like play all episodes and all that shit.
I thought it was the one where he like.
I
he
can't
shaved
imagine-
himself,
Yeah,
I
his brain
can't-
was
it's
exposed.
that episode, but that's not the menu.
I can
Well-
imagine the fear of like the menu showing up and there's just no music and he's just looking at you.
But what the
Oh
fuck,
Oh my
man?
god!
The
No.
one I
Okay,
was so
that would
afraid
make
of
sense
was,
though.
My fear of the DVD menu was the DVD menu for Finding Nemo in widescreen. It was just like a still shot of like the what's it called, the anemone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And
Right, yeah.
And it's just like the voiceover of Dory and Marlin going, so click play.
They're patronizing you.
This one doesn't count, obviously, but like the only menu I've ever been scared of is the Monster House main menu.
No, that counts.
The monster, yeah, that kind of.
Well, you guys are saying it had jump scares. I understand that.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
get.
don't get.
I don't get being afraid of
got-
just a normal menu.
Avery got antagonized by a fish. I don't think there was any jump scares there. All right.
He got antagonized by a fish.
The Monster House DVD menu did have jump scares, like
Yeah, like legit. It was
That's why I
fucked
said
up.
that counts.
Because it's legit just like the house staring at you, but like it's still animated, like it's like
I
it's
always-
slightly moving around.
I always found that
Or
house
breathing,
so
I should
cool.
say.
But there's like a community on YouTube and stuff where it'll be like the top 100 scariest logos. And number one is just like the classic PBS logo from the 60s, where it's just like two cartoon
Oh.
heads.
Dude, the 60
Or, like-
PBS logo is like.
Or it's like the
I've always
Paramount DVD logo. Like, what's wrong with you people?
I've
The
always wanted to
PBS
replicate
logo
the
with the
60
two
PBS
heads.
logo.
Yeah.
Is it like
makes
like what happens when when the logo's animated and then the two heads like move slowly to the point to where they're like it's the
They're
sides of their
facing you.
faces?
Yeah,
They're
this
Or
logo.
some-
facing you.
Yeah.
I'm surprised when whenever people talk about logos that like scared them, I'm surprised no one was scared of the Gracie films that dun, 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 dun,
It's so
dun.
peaceful.
Oh right. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
just
it's
a nice
very-
it's
it's
a
very
nice little
calming.
ending.
I can totally see someone getting scared of that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm just Oh,
No,
I
I
guess
always-
so.
I mean,
I
knowing
always
these
shit-
people, yeah.
I...
I don't
Dude.
get it. Like, what's so scary about it?
Nah,
Dude.
the one that used to fuck me up was the chimpanzee at the end of Jimmy Neutron. Like,
Oh, I get
a little
him.
kid- No, because like I'm used to seeing two eyes. The third eyes would fuck me up because he'd be like, "Hi, I'm Paul," and it's just
Right.
like I sat there and discombobulated as a little kid. I was like, "Why?"
Dude,
Yeah.
at the moment, mine would currently be the thing that plays at the end of Space Ghost. where it's just dung.
Oh,
I
the
love-
William
I
Street
Oh,
logo.
sorry, everyone.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
just
weird.
William
freaky.
Street logo?
Well, in Space Ghost was the first show to use it, and it's like 30 seconds long.
My favorite.
I assume.
My favorite logo is the one where it's the Mexican dude going, "Bye, have a beautiful time."
I love
Oh yeah, on American
in the,
Dad,
se- in,
right?
in the
Yeah.
security uniform and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to understand. I want to talk to someone who's like that, who makes like the top 100 scariest logos. I just want to know what they think.
Bye,
Yeah.
have a
Oh my
beautiful time.
I feel like somebody out there is scared of like the Cartoon Network skull that comes after the William Street logo.
Oh,
Yeah, it's there for like a
Yeah, the fucking oh.
yeah.
I like the fucking Seth Rogen stupid monkey.
Monkeys all over the place today.
It's just monkeying
Yeah, right.
around.
Something that I can see someone getting scared of is the fucking Joe Rogan Experience intro, where it's like, "Oh, the Joe Rogan Experience."
Is that really the intro?
Yeah, it's like some woman text to speech saying the Joe Rogan Experience.
I've never actually listened to an episode of Joe Rogan.
I was say I've never
I
watched the Joe Rogan podcast. I've only
I think-
watched like clips.
I like the ones where it's like not Joe Rogan being the main focus. Like there's this one where it's just like this guy who's been both in space and at like 30 miles in the ocean, like down in the ocean.
Mm.
I wonder what
And,
that's
like, he
like.
just talks about his stories of like how like they had like a base underwater, but they didn't have a toilet, so they would have to swim out like 10 feet to like basically go to like an underwater porta potty. And this would have to be like at the dead of night and have their flashlight, and they would just encounter like fish life. Like every time you shit, it just attracts all the fish. And
I was gonna say, imagine.
this huge grouper that has like an eye the size of a dinner plate, like just like flew right by him.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say, imagine rushing to shit yourself like 10 feet down, like you're in a scuba suit and you're just like, just fucking swimming to take the nastiest shit in a porta potty.
When's the last
Oh.
time you accidentally shit or pissed yourself?
I've only believe it or not, I've only shat my pants once.
That's a
And-
lie.
Not
That's a
counting
lie.
like when I was like a toddler or something. Like
That's a lie.
legitimately, and I remember it so well. It was in like 2016, I think. And
oh my God.
yeah,
Well,
and
no,
I
the
ju-
fact that you remember the year is scary because this.
yeah,
this
you
gotta
know,
be, like, the
no,
most
because it was the
diabolical
only
shit.
time. It was the only time I did it, so I remember it so well. It was like 2016, and it was I was watching The Simpsons, and it was the episode where Homer finds his like half brother, you know,
Yeah,
Yes.
and with like the car and shit,
yeah.
and out of nowhere I had to fart, you know, and then it just all came out. I'm like, no way.
That's
This
how
can't
it
be
happens to everybody the first time. That's how it happens
Yeah.
to everybody.
And
You
I
think
was
you
in
have to fart, and then it's
I
like,
was in such fucking disbelief. I'm like, it can't be happening to me. I went this long.
What do you mean you went this long? Like you were gonna go forever without shitting yourself?
It was a goal. I fucked it up watching
I'm
The
gonna live-
Simpsons.
I'm gonna live this lifetime not shitting myself. Hold
It
on.
reminds me of the story Freeze always told me on the playground in PE.
I like
Are we
how
going back-
that
are we
was
going-
set up.
Are we going back to the first podcast I was in now? We're just gonna
Yeah,
start
the
I
talking
like-
about shit
podcast
for
for
the
I
Freeze
like how
came
that-
up to me. It was a Monday and Freeze came up to me and he's just like, "Yeah, over the weekend I was just sitting watching cartoons and I really had to go to the bathroom, but I didn't want to get up, so I just shit my pants."
Yeah.
You straight lying. I don't remember this.
I like the way you
That's
set
what
this up.
That's what you
You-
said. That's exactly what you said on the last one too. You were like, I don't recall that.
I don't remember that.
Y'all,
You
think
said-
must have-
Avery set that up like Jason from Home Movies. I remember Freeze walked up to me in the playground at PE.
Can we do that one day?
Yeah,
Can we
he
just
told me
animate
that.
the podcast like home movies?
That'd be funny.
Oh, that'd be cool if someone did an animated. I would watch it.
We should put that. We should ask them to do like Game Grumps clips and just edit like 5 second segments of just us talking.
Yeah. Purposely edit every like sentence to have like a little like 5 second
What
gap.
if they did a Racing Stripes remake and they contacted you to play the Horsefly?
Not again. Just
Joseph,
one,
what
not
did you
another
do?
horsefly.
Like you have to like take a bet. Like you have to gamble like who your co-star is gonna be. They want you to be one of the horseflies.
Well, I would do it. Just at all, I would do it. Yeah.
Joseph, when you shit yourself,
Uh, didn't I tell this story before?
No.
Wait,
Well,
wait,
actually,
can we back up a
on the
second?
last
Can we
podcast I
back
was
up
on,
a
maybe.
second?
Yeah, that was like the last time I like remember shitting myself or pissing or whatever.
Can someone in the comments put a link and timestamp to that?
Yeah,
Hi.
please.
When did the Simpsons story take place? Like, what? How old were you?
I was like 15.
And that was the last time you shit yourself.
Yeah, first and last.
First and only, supposedly.
Wait, what about
Yeah.
Pass, Lily? What about Pass?
I'm trying to think. Are we talking the last time I pissed myself?
Yeah, it could have been like last week.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, no, because I imagine she was gonna win and he'd be like, oh yeah, I got like 70 of those stories.
It's like a twist.
Well,
It's like, oh no, if we're talking about that one.
Now, if we're talking about pissing myself, oh man.
I think the last time I pissed myself, I was probably like 8, maybe.
What?
That's a lie. That's a lie.
That's such a lie.
That's such a lie.
I don't believe either of your
Dude.
stories.
Girls have such
Really?
a
The
bladders.
shitting story is like a 50-50, but that's
Yeah.
that's a fucking lie.
Listen, girls be girls. They have that self-control. Like they don't
No,
want that stuff. They
no,
don't want that
I
stuff happening.
refuse to
But
believe that
girls
that's
have
a
all-
thing.
Girls have awful bladders.
I hate
Yeah.
hate that. I
remember-
refuse.
My
I
mom
remember
pees
one
herself like every other week.
You didn't have to do Tracy Eggleston like that.
Look,
on the
I'm just
damn
saying,
Dead
you're
on Arrival
fucking lying.
podcast. I'm not.
You did not. Last
Listen.
time you peed yourself, you were 8 years old.
And I remember
I
it
feel like-
too. I had like this really, I had this really long like pink pillow thing.
What?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the last time you remember, because after that, it's like a constant thing that just happens now. It's just like, oh shit. Well,
Yeah,
oh, well.
I remember one time I was in middle school. My sister was in high school, and I got home before her. And she got off the bus, and I locked the door, and she was like, "Avery, unlock the door right now, like it's an emergency." I'm like,
Fucking story. This fucking story.
she's like, "Huh? What's the I was like, "Huh? What's the magic word?" She's like, "Avery, I'm not joking. Please, like,
What's
if you say the magic word." And this went on for like 10 minutes, and then she was like, "Avery, open this fucking door right now. I'm gonna kick your fucking teeth." And I opened it, and she pissed herself.
I think that was on an episode before.
That's so.
I
funny.
think I
Yeah,
remember
that was on the exact episode I was on.
The poop one.
Getting topics now.
I
Yeah.
hope someone.
Dude,
I hope someone
freeze.
takes. My mom pees herself like every week.
She does.
I feel like Freeze's mom is gonna watch.
What's
the
up with that? Why?
She's always like driving for way too long.
So she just pees on the car.
Oh God.
Just like a Formula One driver, she just pisses herself and she's like, "All right, let's keep moving."
You say that like she's like a child that drinks like big gulps.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I'm
What?
serious, man. I'll fucking hold that shit in till it kills me, man.
No, you won't. You'll piss yourself.
I
before
will
you do
wait.
that. You'll piss yourself before you do.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
Beautiful Freeze.
I found a video of a cat playing basketball.
Oh yeah, that's allowed.
We getting old.
I just got a notification.
We getting old if that's
I've
something
had
you
moments
found.
where I really had to like go poop, but I've never had to be like, "Oh my god, I really have to pee."
That's not true.
I've always been able to hold in my pee.
Yeah, me too.
The only time I ever pissed myself was one time. I drank like a lot of soda, but my sister was in the bathroom, so I just went to bed and I woke up and I pissed the bed and I was like, "Are you serious right now?" And ever since that night, I made sure to go pee before I went to bed. Have you ever seen Freeze? Have you ever seen your dad shit himself?
I don't think so.
Yeah, his mother pisses himself.
I
his
definitely
father
didn't.
Fucking
Yeah.
shits him. His father sharts himself.
I don't. No, I doubt it.
No, his mother. I love that you know that your mom pisses herself all the time, but you have no memory of your dad shitting himself.
No, I don't think so.
Bro really holds it in.
Yeah.
His dad's a king with a capital K.
Oh, I want to say the fart joke that he came up with a few days
Oh
ago.
right,
Or it was
right.
like-
You
it was
left
yesterday.
us hanging.
Yeah. My
He
mom.
left us hanging.
My mom took a polygraph, like a lie detector test, because she's getting a new job at the same place that her last job was at.
Yay.
And she said that the seats have sensors, and my dad was like, "So if I farted, would it pick it up?" And then he was just doing the full scene, man. He was like, he's in the lie detector and he squeaks one, and then the person controlling the lie detector is like, "Oh, bruh, let's take a 5-minute break," and he was just going all in. That's it.
The sensor fucking overloaded, like it got red and shit. It fucking spiked. It peaked on up. Like, oh my god.
It's funny. It's out of pocket.
That's actually pretty good. We should do that one
I
day.
can't imagine your soft-spoken dad make a joke like that.
Your dad is soft spoken.
Yeah, he's pretty sweet.
He always just says stuff like, "How you doing, son?"
He's funny when he
yeah.
wants to be.
I imagine. I am.
Can you give me a fresh pair of undies?
What?
Son, I accidentally just grabbed my
Why did that
pants
catch
right
your
down
ear?
the couch.
Lily
I
180 so
I
fast.
accidentally just
What?
did a little dookie on the couch. Can you go fetch me some new drawers?
Some new draws.
Drawers.
Drawers. Sorry.
Your dad seems like the type of guy that like every Christmas he wears like the long johns with like the butt flap.
Every Christmas.
What the fuck?
I want to imagine my dad in that outfit.
I always love the walk your dad does. Like he walks like with his ass slightly poking out, but his hands are in front of him like he's gay.
What?
Gay?
Very specific. Very specific. Like he's gay.
Like your dad walks, but his hands are always just like in front of him, like he's about to grab something, but he never does.
That is true. Yeah. He does do that. You're right. I agree. It's true.
Is it true though?
Yeah.
I almost made your dad throw up one time.
Why?
What
What do you mean? Why were you not there?
I was eating dinner at your house, and your dad, like your parents, were like, "Oh, how's the Goodwill job?" And I mentioned like how I find gnarly stuff, and one was like, "Oh yeah, and I found this dildo one time." And he was like, he legit like he had the spoon. It was about to go into his mouth, and he like pushed away from his face and was just like, "Oh."
Dude, that's legit.
He felt zesty.
If you're eating dinner with my dad, there will be no foul conversation. He takes it very seriously.
He eats dinner religiously. He's like, you can't mention anything like that around him.
He really, it's true.
You can't spoil the mood.
I'm gonna go to your house while you're having lasagna. Like, oh, so you know that Scientologists eat their placenta?
Yeah.
No.
Dude, even if it's like, even if I'll say like, yeah, I tripped on my bike and I skid my knee, he'd be like, son, it's dinner time.
I like that he calls you son.
I want to catch him eating a
I don't
banana and
understand
then just
how
like
you-
look at him,
I don't
just to
understand
make
how-
him feel zesty.
What?
You can easily stop your parents from doing the whole. So what's the one thing you learned in school today? Bit by like eating, you're like, oh yeah, well, we dissected a frog and like
Yeah.
like
Oh.
they didn't remove his bowel, so there's just poop in his colon. And like I sliced it open, it squeezed everywhere. It's gross. Son, this is dinner.
Son, it's dinner time.
Son, it's dinner time.
I feel like Freeze is gonna be
Son,
like that when he's old. Like,
Dag
it's gonna,
nabbit, it's dinner time.
like Freeze's father was like him when he was younger. Like he was just irreverent one moment. It's like Freeze is gonna get old. He's just gonna like, don't fucking ruin dinner, please. For the love of God.
I hope I'm like that. Let's move into the next question.
Yeah, bring up the next question.
Segment. I did the segue.
What is the best fast food restaurant and the worst fast food restaurant? I'll go first.
Okay.
I think the best fast food restaurant, or at least my favorite fast food restaurant, is Subway. I love going to Subway.
Subway's dope.
Yeah.
I also
Subway,
like
eat
Taco
fresh.
Bell. I think the worst fast food restaurant is Arby's. 'Cause
Yes.
They serve gross food.
You ever been to
I like
Domino's?
I like Arby's, but it's not my
I
favorite.
don't hate Arby's, but
Yeah.
it's not a favorite.
You
Yeah.
ever been to
My
Domino's?
dad fucking
No.
loves Arby's. Every Father's Day, we have to go to Arby's.
That's so funny.
It's coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, if it's coming up, I gotta get ready for Arby's.
Yeah.
Get your bib, Riley.
I got like PTSD because I would always hate going to the beach because every time we went to the beach, our meal afterwards was stopping by Arby's and getting some food. For one, the drive-thru at Arby's takes like 30 minutes for them to make your food. That's
I feel
number
like
one. Number 2 is if you just came back from a beach and you're eating Arby's, you're like half of it is like sand that's going in your mouth.
Dude,
You know?
that's kind of one of the things that scarred me from Arby's. It was we were driving to Fort Myers 2 or 3 years ago, and it was just me and my parents, and it was really hot, and the AC wasn't working in the car, and my dad was
no.
like, I'm kind of hungry, guys. I'm gonna stop at Arby's. So he gets Arby's. He gets Arby's just for himself.
And you smell that roast beef.
You smell that roast beef. He never rolls the window down. It's like, oh my god, I'm in hell.
I love that was just because he wasn't like, hey guys, he's like, we're going to fucking Arby's.
You
And
smell
he's
that.
the only person that got anything.
Yeah.
You smell that sun-heated roast beef pussy smell.
God.
When we went to Fort Myers, I was so surprised we didn't lose your dad by him going to like a drive-through.
I know.
I feel like Avery's the type to eat, like, he would eat an Arby's sandwich with a hug juice, you know?
Juice.
The one where you have to like stick your thumb through it to pick
Yeah.
the hole.
The little barrels.
There was 2 of those in the fridge at Fort Myers, and
We
me and
did,
Tommy-
yeah. That was random.
What?
Dude,
You should have invited me.
That's
dude,
true.
okay. Taco Bell is my favorite fast food place, but I don't remember or know what my least favorite. Like, what did we put in the tier list phrase for like the worst one?
You put
We did a
Culver's at
tier
like
list?
such a bad spot, and I hate it.
I can look at it real quick, but
Yeah.
We did a tier list?
You talk shit about Culver's. Dude,
Yeah.
I went to Five Guys recently. That shit's so overrated.
no.
What? What?
The burgers are
Damn.
The burgers and fries are cool, but 2 meals for 2 people, like regular like burger, fried drink,
Okay, yeah.
was like $40.
No,
It is
yeah,
expensive,
yeah,
but I think
That's
it's
expensive.
unacceptable.
I think it's
No,
amazing.
no, they get
No.
docked like half like their points for that.
Five Guys is slamming. Matter of fact, Raising Cane's. That's top tier.
Dude, I
love Raising Cane's.
Bro, I'm
It's
outta
church
here.
and fried chicken.
Hey,
Okay.
did you know?
I love-
Oh, wait, guys!
no,
Fun
I-
fact: did you know that the owners or the people who own Panda Express owns Raising Cane's? That's crazy.
I
Uh-huh.
cannot stress this enough. I love Raising Cane's. Like, I love
I
Raising
fucking
Cane's.
love
Dude,
Raising Cane's.
That's funny you say that, Ray, because I've never had Raising Cane's, but when me and Avery and Garrett
What?
visited you guys, there was like 3 Raising Cane's in the area.
Yeah.
It's the first time I'd ever seen one.
People say there's no Raising Cane's. There's no known Raising Cane's in Florida. There's Raising Cane's, and my homie hooked me up. Oh my, mwah! It was exquisite.
Ooh.
Can I
It was
say?
the most.
Can I say what the lowest ones on our tier list were?
Yeah,
This
but
was-
don't say Chick-fil-A because I straight up lied.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This was me and Lily's tier list. We had an F rank and a Z rank.
No.
And F was Dunkin' Donuts, Jack in the Box, Panda Express, Papa John's, Waffle Castle, and White
Panda Express.
or Waffle
Panda
House and
Express
White
is-
Castle.
Panda Express is S tier.
Hell
Oh,
no, it's not.
I thought Avery's gonna be like, "How dare you disrespect Jack in the Box?"
And then
Fuck Jack in the Box, man.
in
Jack in the
Z,
Box is all right if you're poor. I
in
can live
Z
with
we
it.
had
I was thinking
Quiznos,
about
Zaxby's, and Long John Silver's.
You hating on Quiznos? Damn.
Dude, how is
Quiznos?
How is Long John Silver's not in
Quiznos
the
is
worst
slamming.
category?
Yeah.
Long John Silver's is in the worst category.
Long
you
John
just
Silver's
said-
is-
you
Z is
just
after
said-
F.
Oh, so Long John Silver's is in Z?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. It is the
Yeah.
worst
We
one.
also did put Chick-fil-A in F. I still agree with that, but
What? You don't like Chick-fil-A?
Okay,
Hell
I
nah.
straight up lied because like you know they're homophobic, but dude, their food is fucking
Were
good.
you dick riding Lily? Is that what it was?
What?
Were you dick riding the fact that they were homophobic? Come on. You can't listen. I hate them
I
for
think
that. But
Ray's on
God
something.
damn, that sandwich is slamming.
Dude,
Yo.
okay, dude, their sandwiches are fucking good.
My issue
Listen,
with
listen.
Chick-fil-A
Fuck the
is like
corporation,
it's
but yo, they can make a
Chick-fil-A-
mean ass salad. I love
Chick-fil-A
it.
is like Five Guys where you go there and you pay like $20 for chicken nuggets and you get like 3 of them.
it's just not worth it.
It's not worth it.
I am pissed off at them for taking like they had like this certain sandwich that I got, and they took it out of the menu, and that made me so mad.
Talking about the
But
grilled
whatever.
one?
No,
You
no, no,
remind me of
it
the
was
guy from the Tosh.0 Web Redemption, the guy who gets like the chicken fries at Burger King, and they got rid of him, and like he made like a whole video about it.
bro.
Someone-
I'm gonna make a whole video on fucking talk about getting rid of the spicy Doritos Locos Taco.
We need.
That was like the
you
best thing ever.
Dude, my
Yeah.
You guys
mom
need
was
to
so
invite me
funny.
back for a Burger King discussion.
I love Burger
I
King.
had fun. I
I do too.
Finally, there he is. All right, come on, Joseph, let's do this. Come on, you and I.
Yeah,
Burger King all the
I
way.
love
Let's
Burger
go.
King, but I would say the best fast food place
And you're-
is Whataburger.
Yeah,
dude, the best fast food restaurant is Wahlburgers.
Wait, have you been there?
No.
I went there when I went to Chicago. It was
What do you mean was eh?
It's not Whataburger, the Wahlburgers.
Oh, okay. I was okay.
You pissed him off. He said, "What do you mean it was eh?"
I've never been to Whataburger.
It's good.
I had Whataburger when I went to fucking Colorado. Yo, that shit is slamming.
I would probably put it up higher if it was available more, but White Castle has pretty good sliders.
Ooh, White Castle. I always wanted to go to White Castle.
Yeah, they're pretty good. There's like one in Florida. I've been.
How do you know about
Pretty
that?
cool.
White Castle's like bottom of the barrel for me.
How do you know? How do you?
There's
know about
one in Florida that's right next to me. Unless that's the one in Florida.
Yeah, there's like barely any in the
I
world.
think you just gave away your location.
I haven't had it since I lived in Ohio.
Dude, my mom is so funny. And one time I was like, "Hey, I'm getting Taco Bell. Do you want anything?" She's like, "Yeah, can I get the Mexi Melt?" And I was like, "Yeah, they don't
the
make that anymore."
Mexi.
And then she was like, "Oh, can I just get like the Mexican pizza?" And I was like, "They
Oh,
also
no.
don't make that anymore."
Yeah,
She's
you
like,
need
"Fine,
to tell
can I
her
get,
that's
like-
back in
Can
stock.
I get like the chicken quesadilla wrap they have? And I was like, "That also doesn't
no.
exist anymore."
Damn.
He's probably like a hollow ghost, like just like, "Ma, they don't make that no more."
Nah,
I'm
they
sorry."
don't
They
make the
also
Mexican
don't make
one
that
anymore.
anymore.
I'm livid that they took off the double chalupa. That was my shit.
Ooh, the double chalupa was so good.
God, dude,
That's
the
all I
fucking
needed.
spicy Doritos Locos, I swear, that's like the best taco I've ever had.
You know what I'm
I
upset
love
about? Speaking of the spicy one, I never got to try it.
I
Fuck.
remember one
It-
time
No!
I
Come
got a
on.
coupon for a free Doritos Locos Taco from a police officer that came to school, and it was the same police because like he came to like PE and he was like talking about how drugs are bad, and I raised my hand to ask him like to just tell him something, and he never called on me. But it's like laughing because I was gonna tell him that my dad grew pot in the back of my house.
He would have said, "I'll talk to you afterwards." He would have just like,
That's a blessing.
That's probably the luckiest I've ever been as a human being.
Dumbass fucking kid.
"You almost got
Why
your
did
pop
you want to
locked
tell
up."
him that?
I don't know.
What do you mean? Why? That's funny. I would have done the same shit.
I'm just imagining like first wave Avery, small Avery, fucking like
It's Macaulay Culkin. Like, yeah, my dad does pot in the back of the house.
Excuse me.
I'm not letting you live that down. You will forever be Macaulay Culkin to me. I'm
No,
sorry.
I was saying I was like the police officer would be like, "Excuse me."
yeah.
Oh.
He has like the classic mustache with the sunglasses and shit.
I'll talk
And he
to
has,
you
like-
after I'm done, son.
He has his thumbs in his pockets.
Why'd you just
Excuse
grab a
me?
70s cop?
He did give me a coupon for free Doritos Locos Tacos.
That was God telling you to keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, he bribed you to the cop.
Yeah.
He went shut the fuck up. Like,
And that's complete irony right there. You got rewarded by a cop for not saying anything.
Dude, my life would have been so different.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
So I was working and I had tried Chipotle for the first time.
Uh huh.
Bad decision to go heavy on all meat, no cheese.
Right.
Needless to say, it was an awkward car ride home because it smelled rancid. No, cause it was like it's a two-part. Like I rushed to fucking go to the and then just all over the place. I was like, all right, like it's kind of you just kind of sit there and say to yourself, you're just like, okay.
Okay.
There's nothing to make up for it. Like it's just dookie dripping down your fucking pants, and it's like, all right, well, this was it.
Okay.